A doctor charged over Matthew Perry's death has pleaded guilty for providing him deadly ketamine. Dr. Mark Chavez is one of 2 California doctors who were among the 5 people charged in the overdose death of the Friends actor. Chavez entered the guilty plea on Wednesday in a federal court in Los Angeles. The 54-year-old is the 3rd person to accept charges following the death of Friends star Perry, who died on October 28 last year from the acute effects of ketamine at the age of 54. U.S. District Judge Sherilyn P. Garnett scheduled a sentence hearing for April 2, 2025. Chavez, who is free on a $50,000 (£37,600) bond, exited the courtroom with his lawyer. In his plea agreement, Chavez admitted to selling ketamine to another doctor, Salvador Plasencia, from Santa Monica, having diverted it from his former ketamine clinic. Plasencia is set to face a trial on March 4 next year, after allegedly using Perry's live-in assistant Kenneth Iwamasa to distribute ketamine to the actor from September to October last year for $55,000, £43,000. Perry, 54, was found dead in a hot tub at his California home in October 2023. Los Angeles County Medical Examiner's Office attributed Perry's death to the acute effects of ketamine. Perry had been seeking treatment for depression and anxiety when he became addicted to intravenous ketamine last autumn. The actor's personal assistant, 2 doctors and several others, including one described by prosecutors as the ketamine queen, have been indicted for providing ketamine. Government lawyers have claimed Perry's personal assistant and an acquaintance had worked with 2 physicians and a drug dealer to obtain thousands of dollars worth of ketamine for the star. Chavez appeared at U.S. District Court in Los Angeles at 10 a.m. local time, 1700 GMT, to enter his plea. At sentencing, he could face up to 10 years in prison. Another doctor charged in the case, Dr. Salvador Plasencia, has pleaded not guilty to 1 count of conspiracy to distribute ketamine and was released on a $100,000 bond. An indictment filed in federal court detailed grand jury charges against Jasveen Sangha, who prosecutors said was known as the ketamine queen, and Salvador Plasencia, known as Dr. P. Sangha, maintained a stash house in North Hollywood. Authorities said Plasencia, 42, conspired with fellow doctor Dr. Chavez, 54, to supply Perry with ketamine, allegedly writing in a message, "I wonder how much this moron will pay and let's find out." Plasencia allegedly used Perry's live-in assistant Kenneth Iwamasa to distribute approximately 20 vials of ketamine to the actor over a 2-month period from September to October 2023 in exchange for $55,000, £43,000. Perry, who played Chandler Bing in hit U.S. sitcom Friends, died aged 54 from the acute effects of ketamine on October 28 last year, after receiving several injections from Iwamasa. Iwamasa, 59, pleaded guilty to conspiring to distribute ketamine causing death, admitting to repeatedly injecting Perry with ketamine without medical training. Plasencia's trial date is scheduled for March 4 next year, as decreed by District Judge Sherilyn P. Garnett, based on court papers accessed by the PA News Desk. He will share the dock with purported drug trafficker Jasveen Sangha, dubbed by law enforcement as the ketamine queen, who allegedly exchanged ketamine worth $11,000, £8,553, for cash with Perry. Sangha entered a plea of not guilty on charges of conspiracy to distribute ketamine, maintaining a drug-related premise, possession with intent to distribute methamphetamine, possession with intent to distribute ketamine, along with 5 counts of distributing the substance. Plasencia was set to appear before the courts on October 8, while Sangha had a date for October 15. However, a California judge has decided that both will stand trial together on March 4, their pre-trial hearing penciled in for February 19, 2025.